Hello, and good morning, everybody. It is so good to have you on board here at Mabula. And we are starting off this morning with a beautiful herd of zebra. How stunning are those stripes with the grass and the colors in the background? And of course, the morning sun, which makes anything look good. My name is Amy, and behind the camera with me is Cam, and we cannot wait to see what we can find for you this morning. Of course, these zebras are here, but we're going to head out, see if we can find some different antelope species, maybe some giraffe, and hopefully have an awesome morning, which I'm sure we will, with you all. So I'm looking forward to getting out there. These zebras have been quite alert. You can see this one here, more on the right hand side, is sort of looking ears forward. The others seem quite relaxed. Maybe it just thought it heard something. A bit of a heavy exhale there. Well, we have an onlooker. A giraffe that is peeping through in the background. And it really does speak to just how tall a giraffe is. Well, we are on our way, everybody, and luckily it is starting to warm up. I've gotten rid of my beanie. The gloves are still on though. The fingertips still need to warm up quite a lot. And yeah, this morning it is a beautiful morning here. We heard of some cheetah in the area, so we are going to see if we can find them. Well, no luck with the cheetah this morning, but we did find a warthog who's now moving away from us. We found a group of little birds here, a bit of a bird party happening, and there are some rattling cisticulars around. Oh, it's starting to call now, doing a bit of preening. It can be so tricky to be sure of a ID on these little birdies, but as soon as they start calling, it makes it very, very obvious who they are. So sort of at the top of this beechwood tree, there's a whole flock of Cape white-eyes. They're moving about there. They blend in so well with the color of this tree. It's actually pretty much exactly the same. There's one now. I think they're feeding on some of these small little flowers on this particular tree. There's one right on top that's just hopped down. The one now also. But they're such pretty birds. Named, of course, of that white eye ring that is around the eye. Well, we haven't had any luck with finding any more signs of cheetah this morning, but we have had an awesome morning of birding. Cisticulars and white eyes, and now some African green pigeons that are perched at the top of this wild syringa tree and desperately waiting for the sun to warm them up so that they can get moving. I love African green pigeons. I think they are so beautiful with so many different colors, actually, when you look closely at them. Not only the green of the feathers, but the orange little feet. We have found a warthog that has stayed on camera for a little bit longer than normal, slowly walking away. We have arrived at this waterhole, and a herd of sable are around here. Some of them are still feeding. I think I'm not sure if they've had their drink of water yet or not, but I assume that is why they have decided to come here around the water. It's just a beautiful scene with the reflections and this herd of antelope. So lovely to take in the sounds, birds calling. There's a flock of what looks to be common waxwells flying around. Sounds of the sable feeding and walking. You see how this one's using its lips to grab what it can from this grass. We've had such a peaceful morning out on the reserve, and we started off with some zebra and headed off, did a bit of birding along the way, which was lovely, and now finishing off with this beautiful herd of sable here around the waterhole. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. It was really great to have you on board and spend some time here out on Mbula, and we'll see you again next time.